Alright guys, you know what to do. Oh, what's it doing this for? Come on, bro! We've been through this! You don't have to have performance anxiety anymore. Come on, you can be big and strong. Today we're going to be making a chat-controlled robot knife. That's going to be an experience. This will soon be our auto chopper. So, I built a cooking bot a while ago. It looks like this. And the thing with the cooking bot is that, so it has all these little hoses, right? And you put one end in like a sauce, so like a soy sauce or a hot sauce or vinegar or oil or whatever. And then the other end you put in the pot that you're making the food in. So chat can do like exclamation point soy sauce and it'll put like a teaspoon of soy sauce in the pot. So I can let chat help me cook. Then last time I made an addition where I added this little guy and I had like a stirring mechanism and then they absolutely hosed my stove with it. It was horrible. So I've removed that. That was too dangerous. Now I'm gonna trust you guys with something completely safe, which is a robotic knife. So we're gonna take this knife and we're going to, I'll draw a little picture so you can see what it is. We're gonna have it slide along this rail so you can select where at the cutting board you want to chop, and then it's gonna be positioned like this, like straight off of it, and then the pneumatic thing will be connected to the top. And when it pushes, it should slam the knife blade into the cutting board. Cut the cutting board in half. I don't think it will be that strong. Though the pneumatics are actually pretty powerful. Because I was messing with them last week. They were able to smash a walnut. I will not be anywhere near the knife while it's being controlled. Is the knife mounted on some sort of lever? Yeah. So it'll be hinged at the base, like here. And then this part will have the pneumatic part attached. So it'll be held up like this and then it'll... So, when I did the pneumatic stuff last time, I realized I don't actually have the solenoids to control this properly, so I bought this guy. This is a proper two-way solenoid, which means, because this has two air inputs, when you push air through this one, it pulls the stick out, and when you push it through this one, it sucks it back in. So you need a thing that switches it back and forth. I want to test this real fast, by the way. I'll have to, I forgot to pre-charge the air compressor, so you know what this means. It means we're gonna have to play it. Alex has impeccable taste, true. Biased opinion. Glad I don't live in an area ragweed grows. I'll just run it through this entire hose right now. There shouldn't be any problem with that, even though it's very long. I can use this as the security hose, actually. This way I can have this far away from where the actual mechanism is. Alright, let me go plug in the air compressor. First, let's turn on our power supply. 12 volts. Alright, so this should actuate. Ah! Oh my gosh. Ah! What the hell? I can hear that. Why is that not firing? On God, this thing is not powered. Oh, no, wait, it was pressurized. What the hell? There is air. Wait, why is this not working? Is this, like, locked out or something? What is this little switch on the side? There are no instructions with this thing, by the way. If I did... Oh. Oh, okay, that one was powered. What? Wait, is it not switching it? Trust me, bro. Alright, when I power this... That is very low powered. Hang on. That came out so slow. It's supposed to, like, hard chop. Oh, wait. I know why. It's because this tube's too long. And if you connect to this one... That does it in. Why does the solenoid not work? I only have one of these, so it better work, bro. Is this actually just bad? I ordered two, but only one showed up. What is this? Oh, wait, this thing comes off? Wait. This is the part that clicks. Oh no, that just does the magnet, and then this is the part that clicks. Maybe, what does this do? What's this little blue thing on the side? You see this? I don't know what this does. It pushes in. Oh, wait, I can turn it. Wait. Did that do something? Oh, that, like, disabled it. And that re-enables it, I think. What? How does this work? I guess that's the other thing to investigate. Oh! Okay, this part is supposed to move, confirmed. That's your valve. That is supposed to move. I'm gonna get this lubed up here by moving it myself. Okay. Just a little self-lubing. Always works. I don't have any more grease. Which, by the way, you do have to use, like, machine grease for this. It's actually, if you use, like, the wrong lube for something, it really messes it up. I'm not trying to use euphemisms. Okay. Let's see. I don't think this fixed it. I'll be real. But I'll give the benefit of the doubt. If it has to be pressurized to work, that's going to affect how I was running it. Let's pressurize it now. Okay. It's in static state. Let's see if this will do it. Hey! Why is it so slow? Why is that, like, really slow? Hang on. How low is our pressure right now? I think I must have had the pressure way lowered. We have movement. Yeah, okay. We're making progress. I think I might have lowered the pressure. Oh, yeah. It's like 10 PSI. What the hell? This is some pussy PSI. Let's get that bitch up to 50. Alright. Hopefully our valve isn't leaking. I don't hear it, so I think it's fine. Alright, now let's test it. Aha! There's the knife thrusting action that we're after. We are now lubed. I'm glad we got that squared away. I would have assembled this whole thing, thought there was something wrong with the code. I mean, it would have been a pain. Okay. Let me get a piece of paper, and I can draw us a diagram of what we're going to make so that you guys have an understanding. Chat controlled knife. So the idea is that we have a cutting board set up like this. I have a really big cutting board that we'll use. So it'll have a backboard like this, right? And then on the backboard will be a linear rail with our little slider carts. We're gonna have a thing like this on the gantry. So this part here goes back and forth and is chat controlled. There'll be a motor. And then this part is gonna have the knife. So it's gonna be like this. On this part here, there'll be a hinge. And then up here, there will be the pneumatic piston with the end connected here. So that when it pistons out, this will be like hinged. It'll be like this. You know? You know? Yeah, it's a cleaver. Most Chinese cooking tool. This is literally a Chinese cleaver. It's what they use for, like, vegetables and stuff. I bought it because whenever I was looking up videos on how to cook Chinese food, they always had one. I thought it was pretty cool. In any case, I hope it doesn't damage the knife. Attaching it without damaging the knife is tricky, because I can't drill... I don't want to drill holes in the handle. Okay, let's start going over our actual mechanism. What angle of incidence do we need for this to be able to actually hinge? Like, it needs to be like this. When it's fully yeah, I guess I should blow it out. Alright, so this pneumatic, it needs to be like this when fully extended. But then when fully retracted, that would like move up the knife blade to be returned to its position. So do I give it a slide? I could do that, I guess. I could also just put it right above, actually, and make it retract. It could do it straight up and down, but that's, like, worse, I feel like. Ha! Why did it not fully retract? Oh, there it goes. What the hell? I need to check these air hoses. There's something fucky. Something's going on with this system. Like, that should retract. Yeah, something's weird. Something weird is going on here. Not lubed, it is lubed, though. I think maybe my air compressor is running out of air. But that doesn't make sense. We'll worry about this in a bit. So, I had to, like, destroy this to get it. To, like, open the microwave case, they had these stupid safety screws, so I kind of just ripped it apart barehanded. This is what used to be the outer shell of the microwave. Now it's a shell of what it once was. Do I have tin snips? That's the real question. Because if I don't have tin snips, I have to, like... Oh, wait, I do! Oh, no, wait. No, never mind. That's not a tin snip. Damn it! I thought I did for a second. Well, we're gonna have to angle grinder this apart, which is gonna be really annoying. Let's get the angle grinder. And hope it doesn't throw the breaker or something. Let me also get my goggles on, since I would rather not get metal powder in my eyeball. I need some spares. The straps on these have broken like 3 times, and I just keep tying them, and they keep getting tighter. Oh my god! I accidentally cut a slit into it because I'm an idiot. Hey, wait a second. I don't have to hold this in my hand. I bought clamps. Oh my gosh. I can just have this thing hold it. Dude, what the hell? It's like they made it for this. Now I can cut a strip off. Oh my gosh. And it's so heavy, it should hold it down right. Which means I can actually have both hands on the angle grinder. Instead of, like, kind of awkwardly holding it. I had some kickback. I was afraid that was going to end badly. Oh, wait. I didn't go all the way through here. You don't want to screw that thing down to something? It'll be fine, bro. I think the goal here is if we manage to strap it like this, we can maybe cut the slit into it. This is going to be a little hairy. I'm not going to lie. Alright, wait. I have to, like, cut this slot out. I'm not sure how to do it. Dude, why did I not have clamps before this? These things are great. Oh, I'm sure this is safe to pick this thing and go... Ow! Fuck, that's hot! Oh, wait, now it's bent out like this. Hang on. Oh, check it. It's even got an anvil on it. We can grip and we can bang all in the same go. Perfecto. This is an expert cut part. Nothing will possibly go wrong with this. We take this to the knife. Hang on, I need my professional applicator. Alright, boys. Yeah, I got a clamp this weekend. Ah, this is some expert engineering right here. Maybe pad the handle and use a couple of those pipe clamp things. Oh, that'd be a great idea, except for one thing. I don't have those pipe clamp things, but I know what you're talking about. Those would be real nice. Ooh, zip ties. Hang on. Zip ties can save us here. First, let me get a little safety strip of duct tape to protect the knife blade from scratching, because I know otherwise it's going to get scratched to hell by whatever slides in this part. Would you believe me if I told you I've made actual industrial equipment? They don't let you do cool shit like this on the job, I can tell you that right now. If I keep relying on zip ties so heavily, I'm going to have to buy more. What a horrific thought. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to secure this end. Because this end is not well secured. Maybe I need another thing to tape to it that, like, holds everything stable. Because I still have some of those guide rods from the 3D printer. Oh, wait! Here's an old butter knife that I used to heat up and cut acrylic. I forgot I had this. Hang on, that might be the solution. I can drill into that. And then that can be strapped here. Ah, ha, ha, ha. That's a better, like, securing method, I think. Yeah. This is how this is working. This is what this is for. This is to connect the push-pull to the knife. And this goes here. Yeah. There we go. Okay, that kind of slides back and forth, right? Oh my gosh, that doesn't slide that easy. Oh no, it does. There we go. It'd be a little rough, but it will make it work. We have to now mount this onto a thing that can go on a gantry. Which means probably a piece of wood? I'm getting a 2x4 out. Yeah, I can totally just have this 2x4 vibing right here, right? Ah. There's not really space for this here. It's time for I use the wrong tool for the job. All I have here is this coping saw. And so y'all are gonna have to cope with the fact that I'm not using it in the proper, like, method. Hinge versus where it sits. Okay, I actually have to bolt this down more just because it like wobbles so much, it gets at weird angles. Hang on, I'm trying to get this auto chopper pneumatically controlled knife hooked up to this 2x4. Nice 2x4, thanks bro. You know when the robotics involve 2x4s, you're going up in the... Actually, wait a second. What am I doing with this 2x4? We have this right here. We should use this aluminum thing instead. I don't have anything for this to go. Hang on. Screw this. Screw this 2x4. It's time for the real MVP. Also, then I don't have to hear it about using a coping saw on a 2x4. Damn it, I'm gonna have to re-clamp just to cut these two apart. Okay. Flatten down the shards on the edge so I don't cut my finger. Chat control, does that mean we decide who you stab? It means you get to chop. I give you guys too much power on a regular basis. I will put the target in range, and you guys pull the trigger. Which means legally, it is not my fault. That's how that works, I'm pretty sure. As someone who's not an expert in US law, I'm pretty sure if I make you guys do the stabbing, then it doesn't count. Can't wait to chop lettuce. Dude, it's gonna be so great. It's taking a while. I'm starting to think you guys might lose your gantry control here. By the time this works, you might just get a stand where you get to chop vertically, and then I have to shove things under the knife, which is a terrifying prospect. But I can use a stick. You know, like when you use like a table saw and you use a stick to shove things around so that you don't have to do it yourself and put your hand in danger? I can use that. Okay, there we go. That's our slide. Yeah, that works excellently. It's totally exactly how it's supposed to, and not janky and horrible at all. So there's how this will be arranged. You can... Oh, let me actually extend the blade real fast. Wait, that didn't do anything. What the hell? What? Hang on. What is wrong with... Does this actually need oiled? This thing is acting like it needs oiled, because it is stuttery. Ah. Oh, good, it's finally through. I feel like I know the answer already, but what are your precautions to not get stabbed? Stand far away. That's my precaution. I feel like this is gonna be decently effective at not getting stabbed. Alright, there we go. That gives us the clearance that it can rear up and not, like, smack up against this. Doc, why is the handle covered in tape? Listen. Because it has to secure the little slide mechanism, and also this hinge. Will the robot have an off switch? Or does it go on forever? Oh yeah, it'll have an off switch. It'll have a kill switch so that I can shut it off, so that chat doesn't cleave my finger when I get near it. So I assume it's like that fully extended. Honestly, like, this should work. Amazing drilling technique I was just using. Alright, for this to be at a right angle at the bottom, this has to be connected here, which we will use the ever miraculous and versatile zip tie. Alright, we've got our theoretical chopping knife here. Not theoretical, it's actually here. I don't know what I'm on about. Let's hook up the actuator, see if it'll actually work. Oh no, wait, this, okay, yeah. Long hose here, short hose here to section A. This hose to section B. So this will be off somewhere. This is just a functioning test, right? Sure, it is bad. Okay, okay, we're cooking. And then, if we connect power to the solenoid, it should chop power. Yes! Yes! We have action! Alright. We got the base function. Oh my gosh, it's so violent. That is so strong. Alright, so we got a few more steps. Alright. We gotta mount this in such a way that you guys can chop. There's metal filings on the edge of the knife. Oh wait, it actually has to be a little taller because of the angle of the knife. Like, it needs some space for the blade to chop, you know? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Let's get out the coping saw again. We need to come up with a little gantry mount thing. You know, I have a chop saw in the garage. I could do this in like half a second. Instead, I'm here manually doing it with a coping saw. I can clamp this to the table and not have to hold it like a goober. I've survived this long in life without losing a finger and done more harrowing things, so it'd be really disappointing if this was what brought me to it. Flip it over so I don't saw through the table. Ah! I think just putting this on this, like this level of height, is probably acceptable, honestly. Alright, 1 second. Ah! Yeah, that should be good. This goes here. This goes here. Yeah, this is pretty much the hierarchy. Oh my gosh, that's so crooked. Alright, wait, I might need to have something up here to brace the pump more. That's gonna be so heavy. Yeah, it is, actually. It's actually gonna be really heavy. Oh, I don't know how that's gonna work. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna have to drill, I think I might have to drill a tap hole first. Ah, no, that's so much extra work when you can just drill it directly. Let's see if this doesn't slip and, let's see if this doesn't slip and hit me in the hand. Right? Fuck! Keep falling off the screw! Ah! Stop! Stay put, damn it! This stupid... Oh, wait, we're covered. Fine, we're drilling the tap hole. You have clamps? That's not helping here. If I clamp it to the edge of the table, you guys can't see it anyway. You know why I help? A clamp. Why is it always clamps with you people? Let's disconnect my circuit here too. Alright, hang on. I will clamp to the edge of the table, all the way down here. Like, that's a pretty wide clamp. Oh yeah, that's easily long enough for this. Oh wait, that's actually like perfect. Yo, it's almost like the clamps help. What the hell? Now I can use 2 hands to screw. Alright, let's see if this works. Alright, let me turn it sideways so you guys can actually see what this is. So, it's a knife. It's a big knife that's controlled by chat. Well, it will be controlled by chat. Right now we're testing it. I'm going to put a little pad on the side of the knife so that the guide doesn't scratch it all up. Just watch this, like, make it fold the other direction instead. I'll be so disappointed if that's what happens as a result of this. Because then we'll need a guide in the other direction. Okay, I got the knife guide in. Let's see if this makes it chop well. Let's energize it first. Oh my gosh, energize. Let's see, will the knife flop or will it succeed? Oh, you know what? That's a chop! That's a chop! Okay, it bent a little that time. But like, we can make that work. That's gonna cook. That's gonna cook. Alright, boys. Let's go. We cooking. We're cooking with gas now. Brothers. Okay, this piece of metal that holds this is getting bent to hell and back, though. Let's test if it'll cut carrots. Let's go to the kitchen, and then we'll test. Also, we still need to add a crucial component, which is the part where chat controls it. That's kind of important in our chat-controlled knife. But it's okay, because last time, we made a chat-controlled glizzy cannon, and it's like the same circuit. And not even like, I have to build it again. I still have that one, and I'm just gonna gut it and use it for this. First, let's free up the clamp. Here we go. Oh, let's tighten the... Yeah, sure. Sure, hey, bippity boopity. It can sit like that. Here's our circuit that we made last time. Oh my gosh, that's not, I guess I have to show it here. Here's our circuit we made last time. This is the thing that communicates with chat. This is a relay control board that powers the solenoid, and we're gonna rip this part off. Okay, so this is just going, I'm just swapping the solenoid, because I can't use the single-ended solenoid. I need the one that has the air in and out controlled by the same wire. Hang on, I'm trying to think of how I'm gonna power this. Wait, how much volts is this? Is this 12 volts? I think this might be. Hey, 12 volt, 1.5 amp, let's go. That's exactly what we need. Oh no, I can't put this on the bot, it won't be able to carry it. This thing weighs like 20 pounds. It's really heavy. It's like abnormally heavy for no reason. You know how we're gonna hook this to the barrel connector, because I don't have any barrel connectors? We're gonna do the old style, where we take the wires and I just wrap it around, I wrap the one around the barrel and then electrical tape it, and then I stuff the other one in the hole, and then I tape the whole thing up and hope it doesn't come undone. Oh, it made a noise. Hang on 1 second. First, let's program it. Let's get that out of the way now. Alright, here's our glizzy cannon. Let's reprogram. Save as, Twitch chat, knife. All the hard stuff is already coded. I just have to change the message. Let's nail it here. There we go. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna do a BRB real fast, and it's gonna be to move everything upstairs. So I gotta bring the cables up, so I have a mic. I have to bring the machine up, and then we have to rig everything. Now when it says chop chop, ampersand knife should do what you want. Oh my gosh, it did so much. Did you break it immediately? What the fuck is wrong with it? Wait, it just worked! It just worked a second ago, what the hell? Is it the inlet? I did this before and it did this. Ah! Oh, fantastic. It looks like it works great, guys. Hang on! Stop! Stop for 1 second. Why is it like stuttering? It should not have any issue. We gotta at least test it, right? You can chop this carrot, right? Right, guys? Yes! It works! Why is it so damn slow? It like lags. I can hear it chopping. Look, it didn't even chop through the carrot. What the hell? Bro! I'm so disappointed. Oh! Wait! I just connected directly. It didn't do anything. There's something wrong with the air. Like, oh, like look at that. That was so like limp-wristed. Where's my Chad chopping knife that I had before? That time it did it. Look. Oh, it's getting caught on the guide. Oh, thank you for chopping this carrot for me, guys. What's something else that would go in a stir fry? We need some scallions. Here you go. Here's some green onion. There we go. All right, guys, you know what to do. Oh, what's it doing this for? Come on, bro. We've been through this. You don't have to have performance anxiety anymore. Come on, you can be big and strong. Oh, shit. Ah, no, shit. Wait, it's like this. This is the worst creation I've ever made. All right, thanks for chopping the ends off, though. Damn it, you broke the end off. This thing sucks. Guys, this might be one of the worst robots I've made. Not only does it not chop like a bat out of hell, it like decides when it wants to be strong. Why is it like, it can't choose? That's what's messing it up though. Like, it's not this actually. Shockingly. It isn't this. I think that air compressor coupler is fucked. I don't know if I have a new coupler on me. I do, but I have to drain the airline. Shit. Hang on. I wonder if it's actually this coupler or not. You know a good way to test that out is is it this coupler or is it this coupler? It might be this. Let me grab my pliers for a second. It might be this cheap Chinesium coupler that I put on here. This one. Wait a second. Wait a second. There's something jammed in here. Wait, what is that? Why is that? Oh my gosh. Guys! The fucking blank! It was in the bag with this! It slipped in there before I put it together, and I didn't see it. Because they were, hang on, where's the bag? They're in this bag together. It's just had this plug in it the whole time. We have literally been cucked out of the ideal knife bot experience. Let's see how this thing performs when it is fully unset. Alright. Now we can do it. Alright, you guys chop some onions for me. When it says chop chop, you can knife. There we go. That's the, holy fuck. Yeah. Just get a real instant. Oh my gosh. Stop. You broke it again. Damn it. Stop. Bros, this cucumber is rotten. How long have I had this? This is squishy. Alright. Rotten cucumber. Will it chop? That is the question. Alright. Energize the cylinders. Give chat control. Alright, fam. Hey, I've got to leave my favorite cucumber here. Don't damage it, okay? Oh my gosh. No! It's smashing into pieces! Stop! Oh no! Ow! Stop! Carnage! It's obliterated, bro! Oh my gosh. It's taking itself off the damn... Stop! It's seen enough, bro! No! Not the knife! No! Stop! Alright, you fools! Stop punching the cutting board. Alright, well, I think we're gonna call it done for this stream.